Phase 1. What is VR? According to TechTarget, virtual reality is a simulated 3D environment that enables users to explore and interact with a virtual surrounding in a way that approximates reality, as it's perceived through the user's senses. There are 3 different kinds of VR currently being used and approved upon today. Non-immersive is usually the type that is simulated and accessed through a computer screen. The user does have some control over the environment, but it does not directly interact with the user. Usually this is done with a mouse and keyboard. Video games are a wonderful example of this. Semi-immersive is a partial virtual experience offered through a computer screen and a type of headset. Physical movement is not incorporated into this type. This is primarily to focus on the 3D aspect of items. Flight simulators used by pilots are an example of how this is being used today. The third kind is fully immersive. This is the closest that users will get to a generation of the real world. Sight, sound, and in some cases, touch is being utilized for the best experience possible. Smell is also currently in the works to be incorporated at a later date. Special equipment such as gloves, helmets, or goggles are needed to fully interact. Bikes or treadmills are often used in some cases as well. This type is still in the early stages of development. People are excited about VR because it allows us to experience something new. It can also make training for certain jobs safer and is being considered for assisting in healthcare. Phase 2. Revenue in the future. According to Statista, revenue in 2022 for VR was $11.97 billion US. It's estimated to increase by at least $3.84 billion in 2023 to equal a grand total of $15.81 billion US. VR is expected to be on a linear income path as developments are made. Many are looking forward to the endless experiences that VR has to offer. The technology can be used for both enjoyment during free time and business improvements. It's not surprising that VR is becoming exceedingly popular. Phase 3. How can South Dakota use VR within the next 40 years? There are multiple ways that South Dakota can use VR, one being for college programs. Local colleges offer agriculture, nursing, business, and trade school programs, among many others. All of these could benefit from using virtual reality technology to train and assist students before they are doing the actual physical work. This will allow students to be more prepared when going through courses for their degree. Not only does a different kind of experience create more knowledge, but students can be observed in a familiar space with close proximity to the professor, who can assist with questions, concerns, or mistakes. With technology becoming a more normal part of college, I'm sure many would find this a welcome opportunity.